aqui com a parte 3 do vídeo da História 4.0. Vamos seguir aqui. A gente teve toda aquela cena com a Fug, né? Tingyuan. Agora a gente vai encontrar a Sparkle. Hoje vai lá na taverna.
We're almost at Dovebrook District.
E é aqui. Mapa novo aqui, né?
Quite a bustling district. Is this really where Himiko lived back then?
Será que a gente vai na casa da Himiko?
It's been 15 years since I've been back. I wonder what's become of these houses now. If they're being rented out or if they've been sold off already. Perhaps they've become like the Graphia family. Nothing but empty shells of their former glory. Let's go. Stay safe on the road.
Tomem cuidado. Não é tão bom assim, mas as pessoas simplesmente chamam a ficar na fila, hein? Parece que um fenômeno acontece em um país tropical e um planeta distante. Cara, não precisa pegar tão pesado assim, tá? Eu não vou ficar vendo os puzzles, depois eu venho, volto e faço. Pra não ficar comendo tempo de vídeo, né?
This place seems to have changed a lot.
Holy for bully! Great Raccoon, you really came!
There's a Furbo calling out to you. Why don't we go to...
Aqui é o Ashen, é o...
Rest assured,
Oh,
I haven't
Taverna.
forgotten a single thing about the compensation.
This Furbo was actually waiting outside the magazine's office just to make amends? Furbo absurdo.
And you are?
Aquele jornalista de tabloide que chama Minha Foto. É uma longa história, uma fuga e tanto. Você contou para a Himiko sobre todos esses eventos com jornalistas de tabloides te seguindo e sobre as reivindicações de compensação. Parece que o destino queria que vocês se encontrassem de novo, e talvez você acabe ganhando um pagamento bem volumoso durante o processo.
Would you mind coming into our magazine office to talk? Let's discuss compensation, shall we?
Vamos conhecer a Nighlux.
It looks like the magazine publisher has taken over this entire building.
Será que essa é a casa da Himiko?
Strictly speaking, the entire street where this building stands belongs to my family's estate.
Caraca!
It's said that, in their heyday, the Graphia family owned property all across plain Arcadia. But by my generation, very little was left.
Será que esse é o sobrenome dela, então?
When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me?
Pode deixar que é hora de tudo.
Silly child. What nonsense are you talking about? Come, let's go inside the magazine office and see what this little Furbo is up to.
E... Aqui é o...
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive creditor to visit you. Beep beep, debt collector signal detected. I'm out of here. Don't run! It's the Great Raccoon from the Astral Express! Furbos and raccoons, we're all one big family. Boop, family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
Então, como você vai compensar isso? O que você está aprontando, seu peloncinho safado? Vocês são canídeos.
Gray Raccoon, that jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. We brothers haven't gotten paid in months. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold us all for Furbo Hot Pot, you wouldn't get much money back. But I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefits. After all, Furbobo Weekly does have quite a readership. Right now, the hottest news in all of Plain Arcadia is the arrival of the Astral Express.
Sim.
Once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you, becoming the Express's exclusive media outlet, churning out a string of hot scoops. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about our salaries, and Great Raccoon won't have to worry about compensation.
A gente vai comprar a empresa. Sim, a gente vai ganhar a empresa pra trabalhar. Será que trabalho de graça?
No way! No way! As your devoted fans, me and my bros sincerely want to compensate you handsomely for your emotional distress.
Mano, cheira a golpe, tem cara de golpe.
A magazine publisher? Now that is interesting. What do you think?
Eu estou muito interessado. A Himiko está interessada nisso?
These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working for you, and a network of informants who can run around everywhere? Having a logistics team like that during the Phantasmoon games would come with many perks. And best of all, they're free.
Então me diz o que um presidente tem que fazer.
Being a company president is actually super easy. Just follow me.
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
Aqui é o freezer do Asheville. Um freezer como esse geralmente é onde gravar chocantes que aguardados com de mistério. Infelizmente, o morador afirma que não tem nada lá dentro, além de comida congelada. A propósito, ele que me ajudou a escrever essa parte. A agência tinha esse incidente. Dava caras um homem de meia idade dando logo junto às mãos, além de firme de avalia. A legenda diz: o pai mais severo de um vilão poderia ter. Essa parece ser a forma que o Asheville se vê. Ok, vamos ver aqui. Aqui, tesoura. Vamos continuar. Jim Logan realizado com sucesso sistema de back-end do material da Pelo Online. Sua produção, presidente. Serviços operacionais. Os repórteres Pelons vão te convidar para o grupo de mensagens deles, em de salvar todas as figurinhas legais. Fica à vontade para tomar café e chá na mesa de descanso, apesar de que eles não costumam ser lá muito gostosos. Às 14 da meia-noite é quando a revista fica mais ativa, então tente ficar online o máximo tempo possível. Os Pelons são muito obedientes, portanto que vocês saibam um pouco de gerenciamento e comentário com os subordinados. Eles podem escrever qualquer artigo. Mas se eles encontrarem qualquer problema que não conseguem resolver, bem, os funcionários podem ser iniciantes, mas a presidente definitivamente não é. Isso é responsabilidade sua. Lembre-se que só tem os pelonços e a presidente. Se você anotar a presidente de mais alguém, não olhe para ele e não responda. Mais ou menos importante, pois se você estiver aqui, você não pode ir embora. Só que ele é predecessor a esse presidente. Ah não, artigo difamatório, presidente, não olhe. Se recusa a sair, já escrevi um novo. Bip Bip Bop. De acordo com informações confiáveis, o Desbravador, início do Expresso Astral, vai participar dos Jogos Holo Fantasma. Os Jogos Holo Fantasma são eventos de local de plano Arcadia, então por que alguns forasteiros lutariam com incidentes para participar? A resposta: ele está usando isso como desculpa esfarrapada de se aproximar da Sparxie. Ela quer gerar engajamento, seja lá como for, ela está desesperada por influência. Tem uma falta de respeito com a Sparxie e com todos os Sparxinhos cruzando a linha moral de humanos e imaginai. A CEO Pearl precisa conduzir uma investigação meticulosa sobre a Expresso Astral o mais rápido possível. e não venha me falar para esperar pelos fatos. Desde que ela anunciou que ia participar dos Jogos do Fantasma, assim não dá para te defender, amiga. Hoje fica na sombra da Sparxie, se toca, eles são expresso astral. Vamos deixar bem claro quem tá se aproveitando da situação aqui. Aqui é plano arcade, então é claro que a Miss está se aproveitando da Sparxie. Aqui isso aqui virou cano dourado, gente. Você sabia que a mídia pode ser processada por difamação por publicar esse tipo de coisa? Ué, pode criança online nessa hora, sua mãe tá chamando, Enzo. Socorro, meu amigo tá totalmente obcecado por beisebol. Para, me salva, por favor. Bora contato com ele, não vale a pena. O roteiro inscrito está bem aqui. Vem chegando, eu sou pelo lógio, a satisfação é garantida. Presidente, dá uma olhada, tá tranquilo para publicar? Depois de investigação minuciosa, as declarações difamatórias relacionadas à Avenida foram feitas por um de nossos membros atuando por conta própria e não representam a posição da Pelo Online. Pedimos desculpas a todos os nossos amigos e usuários da Pelo Online. O Pelonço em questão foi suspenso aguardando a avaliação. Se acontecer de novo, ele será demitido e permanentemente colocado na lista negra. Em relação a cenas, nós não temos uma posição inabalável a todos os usuários de plano arquídeo. Errado. Publicar artigos, aplicar nas assinaturas e levar nosso plano mais vindo. Agora eu queria te mostrar outra coisinha. Hoje a gente quer recompensa aqui quando mais vem. Não são reunidos aqui enquanto mais você pode postar. Não esqueça de tocar as fichas arcadianas. Você coletou por recompensas. Então é isso. Deixa eu ver isso com você agora, presidente. Bom, esse aqui é o evento, né? Legal, ele é bem integrado na história, gostei. Ok. Tá, isso aqui é tipo... É que nem assim que tem todo mundo, né? O negócio do reloginho, a bacia lá no Euphorias, né? Tá, eu vou focar na missão principal.
That's all it takes.
Depois eu posso voltar pra cá.
Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woohoo! Great Raccoon is our new company president! Huh. Whatever mission you assign, we brothers will get it done for you. Anything else you'd like us to do?
Mudando o nome da forma de fofocas.
Boss? You don't like Verbobo gossip? What name would you prefer then?
Tititi Lunar, Portal Léo Noites. Poços Plano Arcândia, Ouro Batom.
Ugh, my heart just skipped a beat. But that's okay, as long as the boss is happy. Are you sure?
É esse mesmo.
In return, make sure you create some big news stories.
Aqui, botando.
Oh, and that journalist Furbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. We don't need an employee around here who's got beef with the company president.
Espera, manda ele reunir informações na escola.
I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia Academy. Should we have him take some pictures there for you? No problem. I'll arrange it right away. This Furbo will issue the order. Stay tuned for his first-hand report.
Looks like you're already getting into the groove of being a company president. We're pretty much done here, and Don Hung and Sunday should be arriving soon as well. I'll just have them meet us here at the publishing house.
Espere seus companheiros chegarem. Depois de um breve momento, Han e Sunday chegam.
Miss Himiko, we're here.
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you had quite a harvest.
That's, difficult to say.
Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Miss Tingyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Plain Arcadia?
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with odd jobs. I happened to run into these two on the way.
The seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantasmoon Games.
Acidentalmente.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantasmoon Games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
Pô, agora tem uma menos, né?
No need to apologize, Sunday. Though you may not be one of the Nameless, you're still a companion on this journey with us. No Nameless would stop a fellow traveler from finding their own path.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say accidentally?
É.
It's a long story. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for General Yao Guang to explain it herself.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say. Should we wait for her?
No need. I wouldn't
Oi?
dare impose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I asked for your understanding. Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out. Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade.
Interessante, interessante.
Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours.
Ih,
So, you're that trailblazer Fushuan mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as wheel or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all.
nossa, por que será, né?
Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world?
As opções aparecem no peixe da tela. Ó, eu já vi términos. Esse é o nosso jeitinho de Stellar Room.
Everyone has options in life. But some options, they can't help you escape your fate.
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us 6 align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom.
Se ela representa o infortúnio, então o hexagrama cai na água, onde os perigos estão acima e abaixo, pronunciando a ruína.
If she brings wheel, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
So, the fate of our journey in plain Arcadia rests on her decision.
A responsabilidade não é mais para mim. O que eu faço?
It's not as mystical as it sounds. While an Ishvara has far greater freedom of choice than ordinary people, they're still caught in the currents of fate. I just want to remind you to choose wisely.
Back to business. I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Ela que é o Sunday?
Miss Himeko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
Ela consegue ler, né? Ela consegue escutar.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter Generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons. And some guard the Netherworld with their lives. I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Possivelmente a IPC tem alguma coisa a ver com essa lua cheia e eles querem alguma coisa com a Ra. A gente só não sabe o que, exatamente.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with plain Arcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous.
Infectado pela carne de Shuhu?
According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade?
É.
Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes. Until things become clearer, it's better to reserve judgment.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again.
Yeah.
I must take my leave. To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Xianzhou. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
Whoa, that was quick. Madame Yao must be really busy.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens, and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose.
Faz, ela faz de propósito.
Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
No worries. At least we know what the Cienjo is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. She and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
If Miss Himiko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang in trouble? I'll go with you.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's concerns aren't just baseless worries. I don't want to see the Phantasmoon games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request. To put it in the General's words, please do your best to introduce new variables.
Tá. O que eu acho que vai acontecer? Tá? Agora uma teoria minha. A gente vai participar dos jogos. E o nosso objetivo nos jogos vai ser impedir que no final a gente vai acabar ganhando, porque a gente é o poder protagonista. E aí o que vai acontecer, eu não tenho a menor ideia. O que a gente vai pedir pra Ra. Ok. Fale com todo mundo.
I understand Miss Himiko's intentions. I'll leave March and Mr. Yang in your care.
Ok. Sobre Blade.
Blade's appearance means the Stellaron hunters are also on the move in this world. From everything we've seen, this mission to play in Arcadia is of the utmost importance. I will accompany General Yao Guang to uncover the Stellaron hunters' schemes. Whatever happens this time, I hope it won't put any of you in danger. I'll do my best to make sure of that.
Sobre March e Welch.
What? Those 2 are trapped in the school, forced to become a student and teacher? And the security officers are turning a blind eye to all this? Though March and Mr. Yang don't seem in mortal danger for now, who knows what Sparxie is plotting. The longer we delay, the worse it could get. The Phantasmoon Games. What a bizarre ceremony. What does this type of elation really mean for the people of this place?
Pra Himiko.
Why would Aha promote such a game?
Porque a hacker dá risada. Eu acho que tipo, a resposta é muito simples. Acho que não tem, tipo, motivo. É simplesmente porque é engraçado. É engraçado ver todo mundo tapeando do jeito que tá acontecendo. Tipo, a Sparxie fazendo. Sei lá, quem mais vai participar e quem mais vai fazer. Vai fazer. Mas é isso. Fundo é. Mano, todo mundo se estapeando e a dando. É isso. Eu acho que, tipo, porque é muito simples. Relaxa, eu estou aqui com você.
Whatever happens, keep me posted on how things go.
Eu acho que, tipo, Star Rail, a gente tem umas. Tem problemas complexos, tudo. Mas esse é muito simples. Eu acho que, tipo, a essência de Aha é, tipo, dar risada, é, tipo, fazer as coisas. Então, tipo, se a Aha pode criar uma situação pra criar um caos e poder dar risada, tipo, sabe?
Greetings, benefactor. It's been many days since we met in Penacony, and I've been thinking of you day and night.
Há quanto tempo? Como andam as coisas?
Though my skills are meager, Madame Yao praised my resolve to kill my enemies, saying that was just the variable she sought. That's why she assigned me to temporarily serve under her command for this expedition. And look at that. It's brought us back together again. What fortune. I wished I could travel with you longer back in Penacony, benefactor. After all, I've yet to reclaim the opportunities Phantilia stole from me.
É possível que ela se junte ao Expresso? Eu desejei poder viajar com mais tempo com você. Não sei. Madame Yao.
Hard to say. Like the divinations she casts, she's a riddle shrouded in fog. Apart from the ever-absent Patina Justice, she's likely the most mysterious of the Arbiter Generals.
E a Madame Miao está te tratando bem?
I'm sure there's no mortal danger. Please forgive my jest, benefactor. Being around Madame Miao has gotten me into the habit of cracking jokes all the time. Her actions may seem inscrutable, but she always provides what you need ahead of time. That's why even those who grumble still carry out her orders with diligence. In truth, doesn't she seem more like a shrewd merchant than a diviner? But then, when have any Arbiter Generals ever been ordinary?
Eu vou te ver quando tiver tempinho.
Don't go back on your word, benefactor. We can find a local bar and share a drink while we chat.
Bora?
Madame Yao instructed me to meet her at our agreed spot if she disappears. It's growing late, so I'll take my leave now.
Ok. Coletar. Ó, cartazinho. Sandy.
Mask of elation can reflect the shape of one's soul.
Ei, Sandinho, posso olhar na sua máscara?
Sure. In Penacony's decorative arts, ravens often symbolize the hidden desires and whispers of humans' dreamscapes.
Mano, perder a oportunidade de fazer o Harmony Novo, o pombo da harmonia. Nossa, se fosse, ia ser muito engraçado. Não, vai se empolgar demais.
Don't worry. I once tried to ascend to godhood myself. I won't be dazzled by the honor of an audience with a deity. Taking part in this grand event is also about gaining a deeper understanding of this Arcadia. Just as one cannot miss the Charmony Festival when visiting Penacony.
E a gente vai virar inimigos?
There's no rule saying that supplicants of the Phantasmoon Games have to fight each other, right?
Eles estão competindo entre si, então... Mas nada impede que eles se juntem pra, tipo, promover um. Eu acho que não.
On the contrary, for the elation, shouldn't laughter be a resonance that comes from within each other's hearts?
Inclusive, pensando nisso, talvez se dois suplicantes se juntarem pra fazer alguma coisa, talvez seja até melhor. Qual essa máscara final?
After putting it on, I seem to hear curious voices. The mask whispers to me, urging me to show my elation to the god, to create miracles that will make the people of the Arcadia laugh with joy.
Eu nasci para ver isso. Agora o Sunday vai embarcar no caminho da euforia. Mano, já pensou o lance do Sunday da euforia? Isso é muito bom.
That's a good one. When that general, Yao Guang, shows up again, I should discuss our collaboration plans with her. Good luck.
Mas o Sunday é um personagem que é muito sério. Ele não combinaria nem um pouquinho com a euforia.
The IPC, Masked Fools, a Cienjo General, the Stellaron Hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance. Some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantasmoon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparxie. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparxie entered the Phantasmoon Games, and what sort of Sparxicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy.
Então como que a gente tá na taverna?
When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
Aquele enigma que ela falou lá na primeira parte. Antes de encontrar Sparxie, ela falou enigma. Provavelmente é esse. Os enigmáticos de novo, essa rima está pior que a Rapa. A Rapa mencionada. Não esquecendo da Rapa.
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
Isso já faz muito tempo, você tira com sua própria cara. Quem é eu lembrar disso depois de todo esse tempo? Bom, você lembra. Quando a Sparkle te conheceu, ela te colocou um enigma. Eu lembrei.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantom moon.
Seja olhando de cima ou de baixo, falou que a humanidade observa nos céus é sempre a mesma lua fantasma.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
Uma reflexão, olhando para o céu refletido na água.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook.
Bora.
Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends. It's no surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them. Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dovebrook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream. Looking at Dovebrook's scenery, memories from my student days just come flooding back.
Os tempos estudante da Hineko? Me conta, eu quero ouvir tudo.
They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dovebrook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets.
Olha, Hineko brigona.
The people who fell into the Dovebrook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday.
Hineko mestre dos macarrões. Quando ele tomando banho, isso que eu chamo de cinema.
Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went. In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dovebrook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
Eu falaria que
Under Simwish Syndicate requisition. Looks like we'll have to find another way across.
Tá bom. Olha rapidinho.
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
Aqui?
According to the business
Só, então são alguns perfis de Java especiais, alguns marginais especiais, tais como plataformas podem pressão no reflexo da água. O desbravamento pode ficar de pé e usá-los para explorar mais áreas.
The tavern is near the Simwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Oi? Tem mais aqui? Opa! Quando eu metido na água, no céu, qual deles, não sei o que, é muito rápido. Tentei. Uh! Ah, mano, é foda.
What a haul. Take it. Treat them as our treasures.
Ah, não sei se eu volto, tipo, se eu volto pra lá, se eu não volto, se eu... É porque tá invertido, né? Era aqui mesmo? Não, eu saí em outro lugar. Ah, consegui as moedinhas. Peguei as moedinhas. Agora sim.
Hey, folks! Have y'all heard the joke about the Dove Brook?
Ah, lá vem. Me conta aí.
One day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach, the Dove Brook blocked his path. With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth. Oh, pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me. A voice from the Dove Brook replied, there's a pedestal of light upon the water. Step on it and you can cross.
E não tinha.
What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. You can guess how the Dove Brook answered him. The Dove Brook said, you're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal?
Fala em português, alienígena. Mas que você quis dizer? Nossa, que piada horrível.
It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern?
Não duvido, tá?
Maybe if we find the fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
The moon's reflection. So fragile it shatters at a touch.
Sparkle's riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, They all see the same phantom moon when gazing at the sky. We've gazed at the sky already, so next...
É, pra baixo, né? A gente vai achar essa lua fantasma.
From this angle, the moon's reflection... If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on. Let's take a closer look at this strange moon.
Subiu no reflexo da água.
Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection.
Até piadinhas, divindades e monstros, todos precisam cruzar o rio aqui. Um tolo esquecido pescando na margem do rio. Atores de além do céu já cantaram as músicas deles aqui. Velho amigo retorna ao lugar, cante sua canção e trilha o caminho, viajante não é nada. Chegamos, querido cliente.
Looks like the fools are shatter the moonlock, and we're one step closer to the tavern.
Ok.
Let's try again. Something's back there. Is that a key?
É uma chave.
The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about to change. Look, the tavern's shadow has appeared.
Explosão. Quando você sair, você vai estar do lado oposto da não sei o que. Ah, é uma...
Ta-da! If you find any treasures, please share them with me.
Vamos
If we
ver...
follow this path ahead, we should reach the tavern.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
Acho que foi, né? Vamos. Beleza, show. Em Taverna e encontre a Sparkle. Deixa eu só ver aqui, que acho que... que... Ah, tá. É tipo algumas recompensas de... exploração. Eu tenho uma explorada nesse meio tempo. Entre gravar e tal, mas... Legal, legal. Tem que ter uns achievements, mas aí... Uma olhada ali. Ah, tem um Aqueron ali.
So this
É
is
feio.
the world's
Do narrador?
end tavern.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken. Like a single grape on a great bunch. This is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular lounge.
The so-called plain Arcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it?
Acho meio aqui, o narrador. Mas alguém conhecido? Não, não parece.
If you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it. Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news.
Prazer de conhecer. Que coxinha, sou grande jogador de beisebol da galáxia.
Friends, a big shot is here. A real knee slapper incoming.
Really? From the Express?
You're not so freaking way enthusiast, are you?
Me senti atacado, tá?
Express folks come to the tavern too?
Do they even have the sense of humor?
Não, lava, por favor, lava, lava.
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Oh, well, if it isn't little Sparkle. We've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better.
Ooh. Aí botou respeito. Ele acabou de dizer sua piada.
Don't take an idiot's words too seriously. Unless you want to join them.
Não, não, obrigado.
All right. Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
Assim, tem Archer aqui, né? Falei mais alguém conhecido, mas... Todas as gatinhas que já tinha, né? É. Quer saber como eu consigo essas aqui? É que mano, eu não quero uma carta Casters da Kafka. Mano, na Her tá 42 de vida, caraca. Sparkle.
All right, you two. First round's on me. What'll it be?
Mais forte que tiver. Eu sou de menor, hein? Eu vou de aguinha. Me dá o que tiver de mais forte aí. Hoje eu volto pra casa carregada. Não, mano, eu quero que sobre. Não já tô ponto. Mano, mais forte, né?
We're not here to drink. Time's ticking. Did you find anything on Sparxie?
Aí, Mikos, tá acabando com a graça.
Don't pull a long face. You'll sour the vintage in the cask. While you were gone, diligent little Sparkle was gathering intel non-stop and didn't waste a single minute. Sparxie. She did come here disguised as me. I called Giovanni. You might not remember him. He's the poor sap who drew the short straw to manage the storage area recently. Old Gio told me that a week ago, I came here and took a few things. Among them was a vial of mimetic virus.
Vírus mimético?
A mimetic virus. No wonder she could take over Graphia Academy and distort March and Weld's cognition, making them believe they're a student and teacher.
Ele quer transformar todo mundo em macaco? Ele quer transformar todo mundo em tolos? Ele está tentando passar a perna do outro primitivo?
Close enough. The so-called Sparxicon is a front for spreading a mimetic virus.
Mano, a história da Rapa fazendo... Tá vendo? Não foi por nada. Não, acho que não passou por aquilo por nada. Ela tá aqui. Tinha um motivo.
Knowing that isn't enough. What type of mimetic virus is she spreading? What are the symptoms? We need more on her plans and actions before we can counter it.
Thought of that already. So I visited a few friends and learned where the imposter's been haunting. To dig up details, we'll have to get hands-on.
Lead the way, then.
Ok, vamos lá.
Let's move. Stay close.
The man's wary gaze sizes up the young person before him for a moment. He offers a slight nod in greeting. Your curious gaze circles him. Is that thing by his side talking?
Relaxa, isso já não me surpreende. Aquela história da Rapa já me... Macaco dorme banana, ninguém aguenta mais gente. O macaco sabe falar?
What's that?
Kid, I believe you're confusing me with some other primates you've met.
Sorry, my mistake.
Ok, vamos lá. Pra aqui. Abre-te, Sésamo.
Abandon all despair, ye who enter. If you want to pass, then amuse me. By the way, hate to ask, you aren't a hardened self, are you?
Isso mesmo, eu sou a Ra.
No, you're not a ha. You got that smooth talker air, but you're not. If you were a ha, a wave of your hand would cure my melancholy. You can't do that, can you?
Não.
Isn't this the Tavern of the Elation? Don't you welcome the laughter, gracing you with their presence?
You're wrong. It's not that they're unwelcome. See that? The fools put up a sign over there. Aha! And mourning actors stay clear from the door. Stay clear!
Ridiculous as it sounds, it's true. After 666 invitations to Aha went unanswered, the younger fools voted to expel the laughter from the Pact of Elation.
Excluíram o Ion do caminho.
Oh, I get it. It's like students expelling a teacher from a classroom. The action is meaningless. The message is loud and clear, though.
All right, Mr. Doorway. I assure you that none of us three is Aha, and none is a mourning actor.
De dedinho.
Oh, it's Sparkle. Is it really Sparkle? Is not someone else pretending to be Sparkle? I can't tell, and I don't care. Listen up, gray-haired lass. If you want me to open, pay the toll with saying a joke. I've been waiting for the one joke that can cure my melancholy.
Hora de brilhar.
Now, amuse me.
Você só um respiro profundo. Parece que você vai ter que mostrar do que é feita. Viu? Você quer ver uma piada de verdade, mas será que você suporta ela? Você comporta e abre a porta logo. Mano, a famosa do Pio, né?
And then?
Pio 2.
I said it. A joke.
Oh, poor child. A bad joke is more pitiful than melancholy.
Vamos ver, dá suporta.
What
didn't catch it? No joke, Mr. Doorway, or there's no way I'll tell a joke? Interpret it as you like. By Akavili above. I can't believe I've come to explaining jokes to a door.
Tá falando uma porta, né? A porta ficou em silêncio por um momento. Atingida pela sua piada terrível, ela de repente explodiu em uma risada aterrorizante. Como se fosse dita por uma risada de metralhadora, antes de cair em silêncio mortal. Você comporta e abre a porta logo. Essa porta gosta mesmo de colecionar piada ruim. Ou será que talvez tenha um comediante atrás dela roubando todas as inspirações de quem passa? Portas no caminho, fumei todas.
I'm gonna break you open.
Didn't expect you to have the pull to get me into the tavern. As expected of a detective's assistant.
Back when I still had a sense of humor, the fool gave me an invitation. You can thank him for that. You're really going to see the Stellaron Hunter case through? They can only pay you in dirty money, you know.
Ah, mas dinheiro sujo é melhor que nada, né? 30 milhões?
What else can I do? The boys need the money. Credits aren't black or white, they're ones and zeros.
All right. I reached out to Costide. He said that one of the 3 people who stole the mask looked familiar. He might have seen them in the news. Based on his description, I spent ages sketching the suspect's portrait. And I suspect it might be Don Hung, the nameless from the Astral Express.
Não é. É o Sunday.
Costide, you owe him another favor. No paying this one back, huh? Speaking of which, Don Hung. That's a Xianzhou name, isn't it? Where have I heard that name before? Sounds so familiar. So, which of these 3 is Don Hung? The one with gray hair? The redhead? Or that black-haired girl who looks like she's ready to stir up trouble at any moment?
Aquela do cabelo preto? Ela de cabelo preto? Ué. Não. Tá falando. Não.
No, don't tell me yet. Let me guess. I know a bit of the Xianzhou language. The word Dun can mean red. So Don Hung is the lady with red hair, right?
Não.
Your deduction skills never fail to impress. Fine, I'll just give you the answer. None of these 3 is Don Hung. Do you even watch the news?
TV, newspapers, the internet, it's all fake news. What do you expect me to look at?
Let's get down to business. I couldn't find any trace of Don Hung's actions. It's like someone wiped them clean. So I decided to try a different approach. Keep tabs on the other members of the Express crew. Maybe following their trail will lead to clues about the mask.
Nice work, Mr. Wren. They're heading deeper into the tavern. Follow me.
I see, gray hair. The tavern not inviting you sooner was their loss. Come on in.
Ah, não. Barril com cheiro da Sparkle. Olha onde ela tampa frágil, uma boneca de Sparkle pintada e revelada. Guarda, por favor, completo.
Is the drink in these barrels really brewed from jokes?
Yep. You know your stuff, man.
Just heard some rumors, that's all.
Paulo?
Where might those lovely stellar jades be hiding?
Where's this?
Oh, louco.
Ta-da! Welcome to the dazzling lights of the Bliss Star, the heart of the tavern, Plain Arcadia's dazzling dance floor. There are some tasteless masked fools who consider this place the secret to keeping the laughter going. If life's cruel, don't beg for fairness. Dance! Shake away that sadness until it's all well mixed with the joy in your body.
Estrela?
That huge light orb up there. For a tavern, it's as essential as the faintest moon in the sky. If we get the chance, I can take you inside for a real eye-opener. Speaking of which, 2 months ago, some idiot, after downing hundreds of drinks, had the bright idea to knock it down with a super overlord spinning top. So, we had to reinforce the blue star with a steel frame around it and seal it inside the world in canvas.
Por que ele está lá só parado olhando essa baderna? Ah, não tinha que... não tinha que cuidar desse lugar?
Aha! Take care! Weren't they banned from the tavern?
É.
And given the laughter's personality, if they took care of it, they'd just egg someone on to blow the place sky high.
Ele dando corda. Então, exatamente.
This fool you're talking about, it wouldn't happen to be Sparxie, would it?
Com certeza.
If it were, I'd already be tied to that light orb as the scapegoat. Anyway, the next stop is the Golden Confessional. The eyewitness says Sparxie was there.
The Golden Confessional? What kind of place is that?
A place where you can let go of all your worries. Well, words won't do it justice. Let's go see.
Ok, confessionário. Ok. O instrumento de brinquedo parece estar brincando. Clique no interior para realizar
Let me show you how to
formas.
open a path.
Isso aqui é a
Play according
ferramenta...
to the sheet music, and the path will naturally open up.
Ah, tá. Agora eu toco uma melodia com ela, vai rolar uma coisa mágica.
The steel frame actually opened.
Ok, melodia bizarra. Durante a habilidade de salto temporário, o jogador pode abrir uma melodia bizarra a qualquer momento para executá-la. Se você ativar uma pontuação. São os eventos inesperados sendo ativados, e a pontuação será coletada automaticamente das partituras coletadas. Os jogadores podem se apresentar usando botões direcionais de interface ou clicar em partes coletadas para visualizar as partituras coletadas no jogo e reproduzi-las rapidamente. Os mundos afetados pelo salto temporário existem partituras escondidas compostas de sequências especiais que você precisará descobrir através de diversos meios. Independente ou não de você realmente encontrar as partituras no jogo, você pode ativar seus efeitos especiais contando que você toca essas partituras especiais corretamente em uma melodia bizarra.
The wispy here actually changed color with the lights.
Just another night at the tavern. Fun, right?
Ok. Tem um confessionário? Beleza.
Please laugh. He'll do anything to get you to laugh. So many sinks? Why bring us here?
Ah, esse é o confessionário? É o troninho.
Witnesses say a week ago, I came to the bar, knocked back a few shots of Bomb's first drop, then headed here. The Golden Confessional is an emergency shelter for fools who've had one drink too many. Here, we shed our excess baggage before marching light-footed into the next second.
Ah, não. Espera, isso aqui não é só um banheiro? Um trono de ouro? Pô, não estava fedendo. Imaginava.
Of course! This is just a place where everyone comes to let off some steam.
Sampo!
Well, if it isn't my old friend! Sparkle said you'd be coming to the tavern. Old Sampo's heart is bursting with joy.
Tava faltando alguma coisa. Sabia que, tipo... Pô, é sobre leite, mano. Tipo, ele não ia ficar de fora, né?
And the teensy bit of sorrow. How did Sparkle beat me to inviting my #1 bestie to the tavern for a drink?
Ah, Sampo, é você. Eu sabia que te encontrar aqui.
You knew? And what made you link me to this place? Oh, that's kinda harsh, sis.
Não, sou da taverna, não do confessionário.
Hello, Miss Himiko. Long time no see.
Eles se conheceram? Não na nossa história, não no jogo.
Mr. Sampo, hello. What business brings you here this time?
No business. Just here to repay an old favor.
Ms. Fool here sent me a message asking for HELP. Someone's been parading around the tavern impersonating her.
Well, now, this is some juicy news. Miss Sparkle's usually the one impersonating others, but look how the tables have turned. The trickster's getting a taste of her own medicine.
Shush, Sampo. I brought you here to repay a favor, not to gossip about me.
Oh, I've suffered the embarrassment of losing my mask myself. Thanks to Miss Sparkle's mercy, I didn't end up stranded, so here I am today, ready to help you out. No questions asked.
All right, then. Let's get to work.
Get to work? What are we doing?
Naturally, we'll fish around in these thrones
I
where
know.
humans dump their worries and find the worries that Miss Sparxie left behind.
You want us to unclog your toilet?
Como é que é? Se quer sair na mão, você avisa. Não brinca desse jeito, credo.
Don't be too shocked, you two. Let me share a little secret about how we masked fools stay mentally healthy. Drink a mood lifter like Bomb's First Drop, and all the harmful memoria in your body, you know, the pain, the worries, gets purged in one go. That's how fools pull pranks and have a blast without a shred of guilt.
So, all that memoria has settled under this bathroom. And you want to sift through it to find Sparxie's worries. And catch her thoughts before she acts?
Mano, eu tô escutando barulho de peido.
If luck's on our side, maybe we'll even dig up the secret to beating her. What's wrong, man? You don't look so hot.
I've got no objection to the task, but doing this barehanded, I refuse.
Justo.
Oh, don't worry. When has old Sempo ever come unprepared? Trust me, I won't let you get off that easy. Emotional impact drill.
Vai ter querendo Sparkle.
Sorry. Wrong gadget. Oh, this one. Hey, have you heard of a dowsing rod? Well, forget it. I'll spare you the theory. Oh, I tuned the drill bit to resonate with Sparkle's temperament. It'll drill out memoria fountains with similar emotions. But fair warning, use it carefully. It's been a week since Sparxie was here. Keep your guard up in case something else comes bursting out.
Tantos banheiros, por onde eu começo a procurar?
Well, if you ask me, leave it to luck.
We don't have time for luck. My radar says that pompous imposter would pick the highest spot to vent.
Dourado.
Exactly. The Golden Throne. give it a try.
Girl, pick a spot to drill and start mining that gold.
Sampo, does this thing even work?
Of course it works. Don't you trust your old pal, Sampo?
Tá, o meu ponto é o seguinte. O único momento que o Sampo apareceu realmente na história foi em Belo Bom. Teve aquela aparição depois em Penacor, mas ali não era o Sampo, era a Sparkle. Então... Só que em Belobog, a Himeko não desceu do Expresso. Foi só o Dan Hang, a March e a Estelle. Tanto... Se a Himeko e o Sampo se conhecem, isso é de antes. Sim. Caça ao tesouro da privada. Sons violentos de água agitada vieram do balde, como se preocupações humanas estivessem prestes a explodir. De repente, algo surgiu do esgoto. Bem que vem preocupações de Sparxie. Mas o que diabos é isso?
What? That doesn't seem like something she'd be worried about.
After going through all this trouble to sneak in, thought I'd go down in a blaze of glory if I got caught. What the heck is going on with this place? Have the masked fools really fallen this far?
Quem é você?
Me? I'm a mourning actor. Isn't it obvious?
Olha, não sei quem. Eu não ia adivinhar nunca. Mas que motivo você tem para ficar tão triste, Uai?
Can't you tell? I'm very sad right now. Let me tell you about my tragic mission. After the tavern issued a ban on mourning actors, I painstakingly snuck in here to reveal to them the truth that destiny is eternally sorrowful.
Você conseguiu?
I failed. I smashed every obstacle during the infiltration, only for the outcome to smash me. Yesterday, I went on stage at the bar and revealed my true identity to everyone and told them a tragic tale, bracing myself for their harshest punishment and farthest exile.
Certeza todo mundo riu pra caramba.
But these fools kept whistling from below, and some bought me several rounds. Someone even came up on stage to hug me, praising me as the unprecedented masked fool. This is utterly humiliating.
Tem um... Está no baú. Aqui. Ah, não. Anda, fala com ele. Vamos ver aqui. Sons violentos de água agitada vieram do balde, como se as preocupações humanas estivessem prestes a explodir. De repente, algo surgiu do esgoto. Então é isso que você está incomodando, Spark, mas o que diabos é isso aqui?
Watch out, sis! Must be some weird thing a fool dumped into the sewers, huh?
Puta, né? Ai, vamos lá.
Which irresponsible exorcist did this? The tavern sewer system
Esse
is
time
not
é
a
esse?
dump.
Eu acho que eu vi que eu tô com esse time.
Time for a shot. Stars.
Nossa, é horrível, eu vou tirar, porque esse time aqui é muito... ele é muito forte, mas pra endgame, tipo, porque ele precisa carregar, esse time... Pra, tipo, fazer coisas assim, ele é bem É bem ruim.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
I can't thank you enough.
I'm gonna cry. Nap time.
Porque até eu carregar a Cyrene e... Oh, só tapa com ela, né? Pronto. Deixa eu mudar o time, por favor. Eu tava vencendo... Eu tava farmando material e aí, tipo, esse time tava melhor pra fazer isso. Agora sim. Vamos lá pro troninho sagrado. Você aproxima da privada que radia uma aura de poder supremo. Ela é sem dúvida feita de ouro maciço. Cada átomo compõe o veio de colisões de estrelas de nêutrons e explosões de supernova. Ainda assim, os tolos mascarados forjaram as preciosas lágrimas de estrelas em recipientes para guardar as preocupações humanas. Talvez aos olhos deles, essa fosse sua maneira de fazer uma piada cósmica. Você percebe um problema. Comparado ao trono gigantesco, está pequena demais para alcançar e mergulhar a broca na água.
Sampo, how did you get up there just now?
Oh, right! Silly me. Through that pipe on the side.
Ok. Por que os tolos tomam tanto humor de banheiro? Não se preocupe, eles simplesmente riem indiscriminadamente de tudo que não conseguem digerir. Mesmo se a Ra aparecesse em carne e osso, a divindade seria enfiada aqui e descarga nela. Um item no salto temporário transforma os disparos de flechas na forma de arco em desentupidores pela duração dessa partida de salto interplanar. Desentupidores podem ser presos a certas plataformas e se moverão junto com elas. O efeito original de arco e flecha permanece inalterado. Ok.
What's this? Plunger?
O Triângulo Dourado tem essa aura deslumbrante de autoridade. Você está com medo real de escorregar e cair direto nele. Você força a broca dentro dos tomadas sanitárias. De repente, o vaso sanitário começa a jorrar água violentamente e algo emerge do ralo. Pode vir preocupações da Sparxie.
See, what did I tell you? The imposter's worries have appeared. What a rare sight. Sparxicle used to always connect with everyone online. But now, for the first time, she's meeting her fans through the sewer network. Sorry, but we're your haters. Come clean now. What are you planning to do with that mimetic virus you stole? Use Sparxicon as a front to turn everyone into mindless zombies or dancing monkeys? How could I ever harm my dearest, most beloved fans?
You took an entire school of teachers and students hostage and turned them into your puppets to help you enter the Phantasmoon games. You're going to argue that you did it all for them?
Of course I did. From the very first day I was created, I've been doing exactly what my creator asked of me. Listening to every fan's questions, empathizing with their pain and troubles.
Ah, meu Deus.
They feel insecure about being ordinary, cry when ignored by those they like, and strive to stand out because they desperately want others' approval. Sparxie hears every wish, and she answers.
Meu Deus.
During these Phantasmoon games, I'll grant their wishes through the ceremony of the Master of Elation.
Ai. Com um vírus memético, fazer lavagem cerebral neles?
No, I'll give each of them a choice. The choice to become me. Because deep down, every one of them longs to become Sparxie. To wear this dazzling mask, capture the internet's attention, and bask in praise. You must have heard that saying. In the future, everyone gets their 15 minutes of fame. Now, that moment has come. Sparxie will turn every spectator into me!
For reals? She plans to use a memetic virus to turn everyone into herself?
Ah, seria curioso.
Oh, the answer was right there in the riddle all along. You know, I gotta say, that's very Sparkle.
As expected of my imposter, you're absolutely bonkers.
Sis, is now the time to be tooting your own horn, just thinking about being turned into a copy of you? I can't even force a smile.
Isso aí não tem nada a ver com euforia. Isso é tão eufórico.
Girl, what part of this is elating?
Oh? And who gets to define elation? The laughter, the fools, the IPC, or every me seeking joy on the Arcadian internet? Contrary to popular belief, the masters of the Phantasm games were never us, the supplicants, but the spectators watching us. Sadly, the Inner Astral Peace Network showed people other worlds in the cosmos. Once horizons widen, expectations climb. Nothing they hear or see feels fresh, interesting, or thrilling enough. And everyone fears that they're outdated, uninteresting, or unexciting in others' eyes. So the world's like a derailed train, racing toward thrills and madness. Nameless of the Astral Express. Am I wrong?
Ué, e o monólogo de preocupações é lá saber quem a gente é? Você é realmente só um bando de preocupações?
Bingo! You got it. I'm a part of her. Wherever there's a screen, wherever my audience is, my eyes and ears will be there too. I want to see how far you in this outdated model can go. The harder you struggle, the more spectacular it'll be when I live stream the Astral Express cruise derailment at Sparxie. I'm looking forward to your resistance, Nameless.
Oh, heads up, everyone! She's getting serious.
Ok, fase 1 do boss? Não.
Oh man, the other day I ran into this fan. They insisted on showing me some gallows humor, jokes they found online, saying they were absolutely hilarious. But all he did was show me a video of someone being killed by the Antimatter Legion, then burst out laughing. Come, let's all enjoy this gallows humor together!
Tá, vai. A ult da Hayasine é rápida.
Root here. Embrace a new life.
Not thinking of running, are you? Treat our guests nicely. Rise and shine.
Ok, eu não vou lutar com a...
Next time it rains.
Agora no polo você já acabou com eles já. Será?
It's my turn to shine.
Ah, eu deveria ter...
Darkness with me.
Deveria ter só dado o golpe final.
Listen, Sparkle. You only asked me to do your dirty work, but you never said anything about being your thug. You owe me compensation for emotional damage.
Everyone's going to become me soon. Sampo, crawl out of your money pit for a moment, will you?
To think, plain Arcadia's elation would end up like this. Back when I still lived in this place, the internet was just for sharing information. Live streaming and virtual idols? We'd never even heard of them. Coming back now feels like stepping into a foreign land. Like returning home. Only to find home isn't where it used to be.
De qualquer forma, isso definitivamente não é euforia.
It's just madness wrapped in a cheerful shell. She's convinced that we'll be powerless to stop her plan, even if we know what it is. But I'm not ready to roll over just yet.
I know. Even I don't want to turn into that phony's lookalike. Though, we're not that different.
Since the fools stashed dangerous things like mimetic viruses in the tavern, I assume they must have also prepared some countermeasures?
Ma'am, you give us fools too much credit. This is the tavern, not the well-ordered Herta space station.
Horta mencionada.
But I do know a place. With some luck, we might find a mimetic virus cleanup expert.
Em seres especialista.
All right. Now that you folks have a lead and no shortage of fighting spirit, old Sempo's calling it a day.
Você não vem com a gente?
The Astral Express always has a way of handling crises, doesn't it? With big shots here, a sidekick like me doesn't need to steal the spotlight. Oh, if you run into trouble, you can always ring old Sempo then. I'll even give you folks a special discount, sort of. Well then, farewell, everyone.
So, where are we heading next?
Vá para o Piada Mortal.
Fatal joke.
Fatal joke? What kind of...
Oi?
Huh? This place feels more like a maze than a tavern.
Well, it is a space-time maze, after all.
Labirinto espaço-temporal. Ok. Tá, é o... Os esqueletos moedinhas mesmo. Ok.
Really wish we had one of these light orbs on the express.
Ah, tá. No final a gente nem usou... A gente nem usou a habilidade, né? O esfregão. O desentupidor. Pelo menos essa parte, né? É, nem usou. Ok. Carregando. Parece um hospital.
Why is there a hospital hidden inside the tavern?
Well, because those who can become fools are all a bit sick in the head. Not your regular headaches and fevers, but matters of the heart. Every time someone goes bonkers and stirs up trouble in the tavern, like scattering nosewalker parasite ticks in every corner, or spiking the beer barrels with truth serum that makes people spew insults. For each time the whole place goes topsy-turvy, there's always some fool who, in the spirit of elation, volunteers to treat them. Yep, they get sent right here to Fatal Joke. Strange. Why isn't there even a fake doctor around today?
Fake doctor? Falso, então não tem nenhum médico de verdade aqui?
Even if some fool claims to have a legit medical license, you wouldn't dare trust them, would you?
Não.
Attention patients. Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine, please invite the hospital director to join you. Thank you. Would Dr. Hartman from Plastic Surgery please report to the director's office immediately? The hospital doesn't even have a plastic surgery department. Who on earth are you? Dr. Zhongshan from Mental Health Care, please report to Exam Room 1. We're one player short for cards. Thank you.
Is this a theater or a hospital?
Olha, isso não é um hospital.
Alert. Patient detected ahead. Patient detected ahead. Please line up in an orderly fashion for registration and wait for the doctor to begin consultations.
Patient number 01, Akavilli. Is there a Miss Akavilli?
Oi?
Miss Akavilli, diagnosed with Stellaron symptoms per the records. Are you present? Please proceed to exam room 1.
Oi?
They called you by name, Miss Akavilli. You might as well go take a look.
Tá. Só fazer um corte rapidinho. Vamos lá. Peguei mais água, vamos lá. Vamos lá, o que a senhorita Akavilli. Zhongshan, especialista em cuidado com a saúde mental.
You're finally back, Akavilli.
Mano.
I've reviewed your clinical records. Your Stellaron symptoms are stable. Continued observation will suffice.
Quem é você?
I'm your presiding physician. Good news for you. You don't need to rush into treatment just yet. Though, I can't say the same for Miss Sparkle over there.
O que ela tem?
Patient number 02, Miss Sparkle, please come in. Hello there, Miss Sparkle.
You're one of the few who didn't mistake me for that imposter, Doctor. But just a reminder, yours truly isn't sick. I'm perfectly healthy.
Oh, everyone who comes here says they're perfectly healthy. I've seen so many patients, and you're among the most severe. I could already make an initial diagnosis at first glance. Your ailment is loss of self. If someone can transform into 10,000 characters, would she still remember her original self?
Good question. But if someone could become 10,000 characters, does the original even matter anymore?
Não, acho que não.
By the way, Doc, are you familiar with any treatment protocols for mimetic viruses?
Mimetic viruses. I've heard about it. The city sent over a few cases. The patients had one thing in common. They were all heavy internet users.
Olhos pesados da internet, olha só, hein? Tá falando com a gente.
The medical records are in the room. You can take a look if you want.
Vamos ver aqui os pacientes crônicos.
Duo mentioned the city? How is that possible?
Você casualmente só começa a área de trabalho do seu computador. Encontrar aqueles prontuários médicos não arquivados realmente figura atrás de figura. O paciente afirma ser a encarnação de Ena, e aqueles que lhe dão joinha são exploradores abençoados pelo caminho da ordem. O próximo registro é ainda mais absurdo. O paciente afirma que ele é Ena, e que a pessoa que diz ser Ena é na verdade Yaoshi, quem enlouqueceu. Rapaz, o seguinte paciente procura por toda a parte a barra de espaço, acreditando que seu sistema não possui a função de salto. Página seguinte. Nome, Yao Guang. Gênero, feminino, até natal, Yuki. Yuchi, né, na verdade, né? Espécie, humanoide. Categoria, subespécie celestial. Departamento temporal. Feature principal, paciente sofre de uma doença cronológica incomum. A doença dura há 30 anos e causa deslocamentos por saltos espaços temporais. Olha só, parece que realmente não era por culpa dela. Eu achei que era. A doença foi temporariamente apelidada de deslocamento temporal. Doença atual. 30 anos atrás, a paciente sofreu um acidente em uma máquina de extrapolação, levando a sintomas de deslocamento temporal. Nenhum caso similar foi relatado até o momento. Durante os episódios, a paciente inconscientemente se desvia de suas coordenadas espaço-temporais atuais, saltando através de contínuo espaço-temporal, e aparecendo em pontos temporais incorretos. De acordo com os diagnósticos anteriores, o deslocamento temporal varia aproximadamente de mais ou menos 1 a 12 horas, acompanhada por um deslocamento espacial dentro de um raio de 15 km. A causa dos episódios permanece desconhecida, e o padrão de ocorrência ainda não está claro, embora haja suspeita de aumento da frequência. Histórico: vida infinita em um estado estável, sem risco de se tornar maravilha. Relatório extra: a paciente está de bom humor, com expressão estável, fala clara e condição física normal. Não há tendência de progressão da doença. Depois de usar o Nexus Sapientiae, a frequência dos episódios de deslocamento diminuiu. A autoconsciência da paciente permanece ininterrupta durante todos os saltos temporais, e a função cerebral permanece altamente ativa após o deslocamento, sugerindo uma possível conexão mantida com a estrutura espaço-temporal da barreira de reflexão de decaluz. Após o episódio de deslocamento, a paciente exibe uma diminuição temporária da pressão arterial e no açúcar no sangue. A função cardiopulmonar e a densidade óssea permanecem inalteradas pelo deslocamento espaço-temporal. Prescrição: carregar pílulas de açúcar e garantir injeções regulares de açúcar. Anexado está uma permissão de licença de longo prazo. Declaração rejeitada pelo paciente. Tratamento: agende uma visita clínica se sentir mal.
No way. Are these General Yao Guang's medical records?
Então, né? Você desvia olhar instintivamente, a coisa que é melhor deixar desconhecidas. Ah, eu não desviei não. Eu li. Investigar.
The medical records are on the bookshelf. First pile on the left.
Casos de Sparxie vírus e plano de tratamento. Afetado pela suplicante Sparxie, o Sparxie vírus está se espalhando para a forma da academia grafia em direção às áreas circundantes. O Departamento de Defesa contra Aberrações ativou o plano de resposta emergencial dos Jogos Alô Fantasma, estabeleceu zonas de quarentena e está oferecendo tratamento direcionado aos civis infectados. Com base nos vetores de infecção, vários protocolos preliminares de tratamento foram estabelecidos. Todas as instalações de tratamento médico da academia devem consultar esses protocolos ao receberem pacientes. Os detalhes estão descritos abaixo. Para garantir a segurança da equipe médica, este relatório foi tratado com procedimentos de limpeza memética e é seguro para uso. Align Center. Transmissão baseada em texto, Align. O vetor de infecção e sintomas. Sparxie vírus possui a habilidade de se espalhar através de texto escrito. Ao visualizar e compreender texto carregado com o vírus, o agente médico infiltra a autoconsciência do paciente, fazendo com que ele repita continuamente frases como "eu amo a Sparxinha", "eu quero ser a Sparxinha". A condição piora a cada repetição, gradualmente transformando-se sua autoconsciência na da Sparxinha. Deve-se observar que pacientes infectados via texto têm alta probabilidade de terem sido expostos à infecção composta de vetores médicos, tanto auditivos quanto visuais. Medidas de isolamento acústico devem ser rigorosamente implementadas durante o tratamento. Plano de tratamento. Isole imediatamente o paciente para prevenir a exposição secundária ao vírus memético. Todo equipamento de tratamento deve ser desconectado da rede após descontaminação memética. Então, seguindo os procedimentos padrões de prescrição para mimemas textuais, injete no paciente quantidades massivas de informação redundante e inofensiva para diluir e sobrescrever o Sparxie na cognição do paciente. A frequência de texto deve ser mantida entre /UB e 26/UB, caracteres por segundos, com cada ação de tratamento controlada dentro de 0,5 horas do tema. Transmissão por áudio. Método de infecção e sintomas. A variante menor diferenciação de fases distintas. Na fase 1, após ouvir palavras gatilho específicas, a Sparxie invade o sistema auditivo, substituindo todas as informações que o paciente ouve por Sparxie. Na fase 2, todos os sons produzidos pelo paciente são por Sparxie, e ele se torna contagioso. O método de transmissão nessa fase é extremamente dissimulado. Por exemplo, pacientes vão ter Sparxie dentro de falas fragmentadas, dando padrões como: "Ei, bora não a gracinha hoje? Por favor, tenha extrema cautela." Plano de tratamento. Expõe o paciente a ambientes de alto ruído. Isso irá perturbar continuamente o funcionamento normal dos órgãos auditivos dele. Não precisa se preocupar com danos ao paciente. Nós importamos equipamentos médicos avançados da CPI. Não haverá nenhum dano residual permanente. Então, o dispositivo de correção será usado para controlar os órgãos vocais do paciente e forçá-lo a ler teste de emoção básico do entender e explicar as regras até o paciente estar livre da influência memética. Transmissão visual. Caminhos da infecção e sintomas. Tipos de infecção de alto risco. Quando o paciente é exposto a padrões contendo as partes de vírus na rede, a cognição dele é rapidamente infectada. E memas cobrem os sentidos visuais deles, fazendo com que o paciente perceba todos os rostos como Sparxie. E o próprio rosto também mude para o da Sparxie. Além disso, também existem indivíduos infectados extremamente perigosos que vão exibir a Sparxie nas superfícies das retinas dele. E qualquer um que contemplarem será infectado. Plano de tratamento. Olhe o paciente em uma sala escura e separe-o de contato visual direto. Imagens cosmométricas fornecidas pela CPI para treinar pacientes com funções visuais, remover com precisão o fluido memético gravado em sistema visual. Atualmente, o Sparxie continua se espalhando com potencial de mutação memética. Se alguma situação incomum for descoberta, reporte imediatamente ao Departamento de Defesa contra Aberrações. Não tente lidar com isso por conta própria.
Are there already victims in the city?
To eliminate the memetic virus, helping Patient Zero face reality is a crucial phase of the treatment.
What's happening?
Tá na sala de tratamento?
You've never been to Fatal Joke before?
That's not surprising. I don't spend much time at the tavern. And to reiterate, I'm perfectly healthy.
I love patients who deny their illness. I'll personally shatter their self-confidence. Miss Sparkle, I'm going to write up a detailed diagnosis report for you. In the meantime, why don't you chat with your fellow patients who share your affliction?
Gray hair, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time with this quack.
Miss Sparkle, please wait in this room until the consultation is complete.
Eu posso sair. Vamos fazer com o da direita.
Sparkle, you're back! You seem happy.
Será que isso aí é felicidade mesmo?
Yeah! I'm keeping my spirits high, just like she asked. Sparkle, Sparkle! You're the one who told me that a smiling mask will never have bad luck, aren't you? This world doesn't want to see too much sadness, cruelty, rage, or pain. You told me that I just need to smile, no matter what. I did everything you asked. But why did you abandon me? Right now, I just want to scream, to cry, to shout. I just want to devour you whole.
Just how many masks have you thrown away?
Don't worry about it. Everyone sheds just as many versions of themselves in a lifetime.
Ok. Cynthia?
Sparkle, do you still remember me? More people got my name right today than in the past week. I'm so touched. I am your original mask. The Sparkle Roll Mask.
O papel da Sparkle?
The archetype of a bright maiden doomed for a short life. The avenger who perishes with her nemesis. The lover who dies for love. The young artist driven to madness. You used me to win fame, applause, and countless eager gazes. So why would you cruelly cast me aside? Please, wear me once more. The worst thing an actor should do is be tied down to one type of role. Do yourself a favor and stay down.
The diagnosis results are in, Miss Sparkle.
O da esquerda.
Hey there. Are you also troubled by the same illness as me? What illness do you have? I once suffered from a disease called Fool.
E Tolo agora é doente?
A masked fool named Sparkle grew out of me, slowly becoming one with me. She used me to bear all the pain caused by her performances, left me battered and bruised, while she slipped away from everything. But I was lucky enough to find this tumor called Sparkle. And I expelled this malignant growth from my body. You're just a tool I discarded.
Vamos ver aqui o resultado.
Miss Sparkle, I have your results. Your main components are madness, humor, and a theatrical personality. Unfortunately, the proportions are badly imbalanced. You're beyond saving.
Ih, vai ter que sacrificar, né?
But the silver lining is your mask has fallen off. She's free at last.
Ó.
And that's where everyone's misfortune began. None of the masks I've cast off ever had such strong opinions or such a temper.
Era mais do que só eu, só vou rodar online. A Sparxie também é só máscara de tolo?
She no longer needs to be corroded by your cancer of rationality. Now she can do anything that you wanted to do but didn't dare to do.
Ha! As if there's anything Miss Sparkle wouldn't dare to do.
For example, you don't dare wear any one mask for too long.
Oh.
Like a butterfly shedding old skin, you keep discarding every mask just so you won't be defined or bound by them. You're afraid to stop, to be stuck in some stereotype. You're afraid that one day you won't be elating enough. That's why you drew Miss Sparxie and became her online. As a dazzling mask, everyone confides in her. Everyone wants to be her. Everyone feeds her their clever ideas. You thought this would inject new life into your elation. But sadly, once the mask is on you, you become its accessory. People care only about the image the mask paints. No one cares about the you beneath. And that is why she came to life. Human recognition and desire will flow through the internet, providing nourishment for her to bloom. She'll become a bewitching flower, conforming to everyone's wishes, letting them wear her, become her, and blossom across all of plain Arcadia. What a beautiful sight.
Agora, tem algum jeito de você parar ela?
Stop? You mean treat? Yes? Cremate Sparkle. That's the best treatment I can prescribe.
Opa, bora.
And here I thought you had something clever. After all, there's only one radical cure for all suffering. Make oneself disappear.
Nossa, agora tô deixando pra baixo.
Miss Sparkle, don't think I'm joking around with you. I only misbehave outside the tavern. But here, I am a doctor, without quotation marks. My treatment is real and effective. Generally, when a fool vanishes, their mask loses its power and becomes a dead thing. You're two sides of the same coin, after all. But as for Sparxie, I can't say for sure. During SparxieCon, she'll be worn by millions of ordinary people in plain Arcadia, feeding her with sustenance and strength. Your window of opportunity is therefore fleeting. Go on, lie down on that bed and say goodbye to your friends. Press that button and the nurse will come wheel you away. There's a door in the tavern that absolutely positively leads to a still-burning star in Siduni Rama. The nurse will send you there, and that'll be the end of it.
And if I say no?
Then I'll have to be impolite.
Ooh.
Miss Sparkle, nameless, the choice is yours. As for me, by the laughter above, I've got to catch the next ship out of this dump.
Hey! What's going on? Why am I pinned here?
Vou apertar o botão.
Navigator, a little help?
The mask of the masked fool represents what you wish to become. You use it to focus your power, but the mask will gradually bind you as well. That's why you've been avoiding Sparxie all this time. She didn't just steal a vial of mimetic virus. She stole your strength. No wonder the fool at the bar joked, when a masked fool loses their mask, what remains is just a fool.
Yes. Every fool has at least one such mask. Not mere decoration, but a part of our destiny crafted by our own hands.
It might be a morning actor mask you took a liking to and stole from them. It might be a head accessory you personally sketched in a moment of inspiration. Or it might be something that one day fell from the sky and latched onto your face. To become a fool, one must experience at least one such instance of destiny. The moment of masking one's face. Through the mask's eye holes, we gain a different perspective. Finally seeing how the universe is simply churning with endless jokes and the absurd nature of our existence as living beings. The mask is who we want to be. And now, this imposter is more me than I am. Do it! Press the button. Call the nurse and cremate Miss Sparkle. At least then, the imposter will lose her power for a little while. You should be able to take her down easily, right? You're not actually going to press it, right?
Give us a moment to hesitate, to think.
Waiting is torture, you know. You're not doing this on purpose to punish me, are you? Hey, gray hair! Say something!
Apertar o botão, macetar o botão com tudo.
Hey, gray hair! Have you forgotten our friendship? You'll make the button smoke at this rate. Too bad. I took the battery out of the button earlier while no one watched. It was a test, and you failed.
Since the fool made her choice, she must have a plan to reclaim the mask, right? If you dare say no, I'll press this button and let the orbital cannon cremate you for real.
Ooh.
Your sticky little fingers aren't fast enough to steal this battery, are they?
Sparkle, isso aí é por você ter feito passar raiva com no Lygos.
There's a way. There's always a way. Miss Sparkle will definitely take responsibility and work together with everyone to stop Sparxicon.
What's with this applause?
Ah, não, Sparxicon.
Have we been watched the whole time?
Claro.
Bravo!
So the audience watched our every move in that treatment? Is this a hospital or a theater?
Os dois.
That's life for you. While there's life, there's judgment. In every unseen corner, countless judging eyes are watching, diagnosing, and writing their own prescriptions.
I must admit, Fatal Joke is a fascinating place. Real shame I didn't come check it out earlier.
Ignore the spectators. They're just here for laughs. They won't help and couldn't if they tried. You said you had a way to stop Sparxie. Let's hear it. What's the plan?
I've got a few anti-sparkle weapons in my collection.
Por que você tá indo contra você mesmo?
I've always had this premonition that one day Miss Sparkle would become an unstoppable terror in this universe. Someone has to find a way to stop me before that day comes.
Just.
On a trip, I met a girl who shared my tastes. She had quite the knack to be a fool. In our battle of wits, she nearly turned me into sparkle paste using the local tumbleweed specialty. She also had a massive mech with beam cannons up the wazoo, ready to blast away any time. I quietly replicated those powerful goodies from my travels. With these anti-sparkle weapons, that imposter won't know what hit her. I gotta say, I'm quite the visionary. You two, let's head to the storage area next. I've already contacted Giovanni. He's doing an inventory check of the lost items there.
Ok, vamos lá pegar essa...
This is too much already.
Essa aqui, ó. Vou pegar esse aqui. Ok. Ai, meu Deus. O que aconteceu? Bebop, reporte de linha de frente de informações novas. Más notícias, você está acontecendo todos os anos da escola. Esse pelôncio acha, eu também tô me infectando, eu não consigo respirar. Ih, rapaz. Alguma coisa aconteceu? Você viu um aluno de cabelo rosa? Você viu um professor de óculos por aí? Os alunos humanos têm cabelos coloridos demais, eu não consigo identificar qual deles está procurando, mas esse pelôncio vai continuar tentando. Tem algo errado, eles estão tirando o mural de ondas da escola. E detecta um movimento vindo em direção à posição desse pelôncio. Lembra das minhas contribuições pro clube, presidente. Até mais.
Intel from the school?
O jornalista disfarçado não encontrou os reféns. O jornalista disfarçado encontrou alguma coisa fora do normal.
The Furbo journalists couldn't find March or Mr. Yang, but they did spot Sparxie taking down the wave mural in the school courtyard.
Oh? That's noteworthy. Looks like Sparxie is busy making preparations too. But why do all this? Never mind her for now. Let's check out the Fool's storage area.
Ok, vamos lá.
This tavern is huge.
It's all right. I just wish there were more fun spots around.
Wait, there are that many people under the dance floor?
Ah, tranquilo. Aproxima, então bora. Carregando. Mano, por que tem uma...
Hey, Gio! What are you doing up there?
Working my tail off for you, tallying the losses. Wait, who'd you bring with you? Oh, it's Miss Trailblazer. I knew you'd step into the tavern and become one of us someday. Those with the makings of masked fools are naturally drawn to one another.
Não me confundindo.
You sure know quite a few fools.
Eu conheço ele.
Ah, and the lovely lady behind you. You must be Miss Himiko, navigator of the Express. A pleasure to meet you.
Mr. Giovanni, just call me Himiko.
Normally only fools may enter, but since Sparkle brought you, and you are practically an old friend, I can make an exception as the caretaker. Let me show you around.
Gio, cut the spiel. Sampo says you recite that intro so often he's grown calluses on his ears. Want the fool's treasures, souvenirs, and prank gear? Come to the Grand Treasury Storage. They've stashed everything here.
You stole my line again.
Você já está tentando chamar os ladrões ou o quê? Essa frase parece que eu já ouvi isso antes.
Picked it up on a trip to another world. You've heard this phrase too, haven't you?
Aonde?
I'll admit it's catchy. That's why I used it as a slogan. Storage area visits went up by 26% after that.
Business first. Did you see my pickup message I sent? Where's my stored anti-sparkle weapons?
Your storage list is a total mess. You never leave any notes. If I hadn't been called to audit, who'd know how many surprises you got stashed away? As for the anti-sparkle weapons, oh, I'd love to know what on earth that's supposed to be. Why don't you go in and look for yourself? As requested, I've linked the vault entrance to your collection room.
Geo, did the imposter leave this behind?
How should I know? I've been doing inventory all this time. I only just now noticed something fishy about this thing.
Huh? What's this?
Whoa! That's one massive stellar jade.
Let's go in and take a look.
Vai pegar. Posso dar pulo com ela? Jade estelar. Temos teorias sobre a origem dessas gemas. Alguns dizem que são luzes que se resfriaram e cristalizaram depois que o universo primordial tomou forma. Outros afirmam que são essências cristalizadas dos antigos leviatãs, formados ao longo de bilhões de anos. Sem dúvida, é hipnotizante deve ser tocada por tudo no universo. Prazeres materiais, cones de luz do jardim, relíquias ancestrais e devoção dos outros. Há um enorme bem na sua frente, grande o suficiente para deixar qualquer um louco. Isso mesmo, você realmente quer. Tá quase em frenesi. Meu precioso.
Kid, wake up. This rock is dangerous.
Consegui 60? Opa!
Stellar jade is the perfect bait for catching the nameless. How generous of you. First time I've seen a thief steal something and leave something even more valuable in the vault. Isn't this exactly the type of phantom thief flair we masked fools adore? Remove a carefully curated piece and leave a gift in place to soothe the owner. A jumbo-sized stellar jade is surely worth a jar of mimetic virus and a few anti-sparkle weapons. And you stole my other prized pieces too? That worthless junk? Consider it a complimentary vault cleaning. Before Sparxie begins, I'd like a little warm-up entertainment. Old model and the nameless. You should be able to break out of this room, right? Don't disappoint me now.
Ok, vamos lá.
All energized.
Dispel the gloom! Restore the skies!
Flowers, bloom for tomorrow. Root here. Embrace a new life.
Till we meet again. Stop messing around. Have some fun. Rise and shine.
That hurts a bit. The future is... have some sunshine!
Ok, já foi.
Geo, the security here is an absolute mess.
Nota dó.
You're in no position to talk. Even the drinksmith here is a temp. Count yourself lucky I'm kind enough to help tally your storage.
She didn't just steal my power and my collection. She completely destroyed Miss Sparkle's reputation. This is the worst day ever.
A correction, Miss Sparkle's worst day so far.
Perdi até agora.
Wanna make fun of me? Go ahead.
Don't get me wrong. I also don't think gear tumbleweeds and giant mechs would work on someone spreading mimetic viruses. I thought of a way just now that might suppress the mimetic contagion at Graphia Academy.
Como era essa espera da Rímico? Você tem plano B?
You can fight fire with fire, but a mimetic virus can be scoured away with water.
What do you mean?
Our informant at the school reports Sparxie is removing the central mural there. The imaginated mural, World Breaker Waves, is said to be a work left behind by Graphia herself. Legend says the wave comes from the Dove Brook river water she used to wash off her painting mistakes. The artists say it is blessed. That's why they kept it in the school. I couldn't understand why Sparxie went to such lengths to tear it down. Now I do. Painting mistakes are redundant information that stain a painting. A mimetic virus is redundant information that stains the mind. If someone knew how to harness this Dovebrook wave to wash over the school, they could cleanse the infection she spread. That's why Sparxie wanted to hide the mural.
Ou seja, joga todo mundo no rio. E se a gente pedir para o Dunham usar o hino da nuvem?
The waves on the painting aren't physical water. Only those versed in the art of imagenesis can control them. As a Graphia Academy alumna, I know a bit of traditional painting. Right now, our most directly effective plan is to break into the school, regain control of the mural, and use it to suppress Sparxie's movements.
Ah, como a gente faz isso sem ser afetado pelo vírus?
Let's go. I'll make this imposter pay 100-fold.
Looks like our paths must part in haste. I wish you all fair winds on your journey ahead. Oh, if any of you feel uncertain about what's next, here's a small suggestion. Take a detour inside the Blistar Light Orb.
Eu não tenho tempo para perder.
A quick prayer to the gods before battle hardly counts as wasting time, does it?
Just.
For us masked fools, that light orb holds the same significance as the Phantos Moon hanging above. Deep within the orb, everyone can find the divine revelations of the elation.
Essa é a de armazenamento.
Doesn't look like where we came in.
Don't worry. I had old Geo open a shortcut.
Ai, meu Deus, lá vem mais notícias. E bom, presidente, tem mais uma coisa rolando aqui. Boa, me conta. Depois que aquela moça malvada mandou os alunos me tirar a mural de ondas, esse pelonço ficou de olho. E bip, achei. Onde eles estão guardando ele? Esse aqui é só um deles, eu vou continuar para achar o resto. Santo Pelôncio, acho que destino... Aquela moça me viu, mas o destino tá selado, tudo pelo presidente. Ih, rapaz. Pelôncio? Essa é a Spark respondendo, né? Claro que não, tudo bem, é Sparxie. Infiltrar esse peãozinho para se infiltrar nesse lugar? Olha, iluminados, isso até que malandra, né? Mas o tempo tá acabando, tic-tac, você tá ficando sem chances. Eu vou acabar com você. Acelera aí, não me deixe esperando.
Darn it. They found something else at the school?
O jornalista disfarçado foi pego.
We need to pick up the pace.
Agora vamos salvar ele, vai.
Giovanni said we could find the divine revelations of the elation inside the light orb. Don't tell me this orb is another tavern room.
Bingo, your intuition's spot on. It isn't just a light-polluting orb. Think of it as a shrine for fools.
Não tinham proibido a Ra de entrar? O santuário veneraria a Ra?
The youngsters only revoked the Laughter's right to enter the tavern. They don't reject things associated with them. Inside this light orb is a miracle tied to a Ha. It responds to any fool who approaches. Let me show you something mind-blowing. Here we go. Open sesame!
É, ela tá sem a máscara, né?
I said, open sesame! Open sesame! Sesame? Open?
Liga.
Count as a masked fool anymore?
Leia o sampo.
What a wonderful surprise! The imposter stole my identity too.
Uma tola que perdeu sua máscara.
The good news is, at least one of us is still a masked fool.
Oi?
Hey! That's way too harsh.
I hate to admit it, but gray hair, it's opened for you. The light orb has acknowledged you.
Vou ver o que vai dar aqui. Máscaras.
So, this is the miracle you meant?
Yes. Among the masked fools, a myth is told. When the Master of Elation climbed the highest boughs of the Tree of Existence, they glimpsed the cold, abhorrent void. The stars turned like machinery, and all meaning yielded to nihility.
Altos galhos da árvore da existência, a divindade vislumbrou o vazio abominável.
They gazed further, until they witnessed a newborn fall and cry as if wronged beyond measure. Then they burst out laughing. That crystalline laughter tore through the cold, dead universe, echoing through the realms to this day. Many think the laughter that tore apart the cosmos is just a metaphor. But sadly, it's real. The tavern folks call this thing the echo of primordial laughter. It tore open a spatial rift. They say other tavern branches have this too, in multiple locations. No one knows how many there are, or what their existence means. When we shout into it, there's no echo. Toss in trash, and it merrily swallows it. No one knows if this thing will keep widening and swallow the tavern whole. Either way, it just sits there, right over there, motionless, grinning at us forever.
Isso vai ser importante na história, tá? Isso vai ser bem importante. Como é que a gente consegue ter essa revelação divina que o Giovanni mencionou? Será que ele vai dizer pra gente o que fazer?
Just stick your hand in there. It's said, at a turning point of destiny, a fool need only reach into the rift and grasp something. The tavern folks call it the laughter's gift. No one knows what this thing will bring to those who seek it, fortune or otherwise. But one thing's for sure. Your destiny's bound to get much more chaotic.
Ai, meu Deus.
Hey, gray hair. Wanna give it a try?
Colocar a mão dentro. Com a imitação triângulo, você enfia a mão na fenda escancarada. Só finge que é uma boca daquele Verax Léo Anforiano. Você continua dizendo a si mesmo.
Billy, have mercy. In Billy's name, please don't hurt me. My hand doesn't taste good.
Eu não tenho gosto bom. Sua alma parece melhor um fluido suave e turbulento. Um bizarro grito de macaco ecoa em seus ouvidos, lembrando você de uma história sinistra sobre fazer desejos. Então você sente que tocou em algo. Catei. É angular e quadrado, dói de segurar, com uma leve sensação de ardência, como pisar numa pequena peça de escondida no tapete. Ai!
Is this? Huh? What's this?
Você tem certeza de já ver essa coisa antes? Bem limpa na cor, uma banana. A extraordinária experiência de lutar ao lado da ninja deslumbrante, também conhecida como Rappa, contra o ninja do mal Osaru, passou pela sua mente. A resposta com uma banana pendurada no céu compeliu você a revelar sua origem. Essa banana, eu já vi isso aí antes. Essa banana é um vírus memético.
Laughter above, they really answered. But what's their deal giving you another mimetic virus?
Combater vírus com vírus.
Now I get it. Audiences infected with the Sparxie virus naturally won't be able to resist Sparxie. We'd end up like that soon after breaking into the school. But if we're already infected with another mimetic virus, Well, that changes things.
Oh man, banana.
And this banana serves exactly that purpose. To buy us some time to resist. The elation really has a twisted sense of humor, huh? Alright, let's move.
Acho, velho.
Who are you two? Haven't you heard the rule? Only one fool's allowed in here at a time.
Ele não é um tolo, então ele pode.
Who am I? Well, just a passing detective and his assistant. Have I been asleep too long? Or has humanity sunk so low they don't even care if they turn into monkeys?
Meanwhile, the ignorant criminals believed they had discovered a treasure that could change their destiny, completely unaware that what they held in their hands could shatter the sanity of the entire world.
Hey, Mr. Wren, cut the narration when it's time to fight.
Well, I got something right. Like this?
Whatever floats your boat. Now, listen up, you three. Put that banana down and walk away, and I'll let bygones be bygones. But if you try anything funny...
If you want to get to them, you'll have to get through these little toys first.
Sampo salvando.
Are these folks really the Nameless? In all my years, I've never seen the Nameless dealing with mimetic viruses.
The real deal. Just some nameless.
Mr. Wren, I've got to go after them. You won't be able to keep up with me. Just head home and wait for the news. I swear, I won't let the tragedy that happened to you repeat itself in this world.
O que aconteceu com você?
Over here! This way! Run faster! You don't want to get caught by that guy back there, do you? Yo, sis! Just how many troublemakers did you people manage to tick off when you landed?
Quem era esse cara? Ué, você não tinha ido embora? Quando a coisa fica feia, a gente sempre pode contar com o Sampinha.
Good old Sempo came through with top-notch service, saving your lives in the nick of time.
Thank you, Mr. Sampo. Now that we're all set, it's time to head to Graphia Academy for the rescue mission. Mr. Sampo, do you know which door in the tavern can get us back to the city the quickest?
You don't even need to ask. When it comes to knowing all the secret passages and shortcuts in this tavern, you won't find anyone who can match old Sempo.
Then lead the way.
Bora. Vamos ver. E quem diria que o assistente dele realmente é alguém relacionado a Penacone, né? Tipo, lá da banana. Sobre da Rapa. Mano, a Rapa pode aparecer nesse finalzinho, né? Será que a gente vai lidar com o vírus memético? Enquanto isso, em algum lugar da cidade do MIssão, ah, não.
Your thoughts tell me that you still have doubts about me. Did you ask to meet here so I could clear up some of your doubts?
Greetings, Lady Yao Guang.
Being able to hear others' thoughts anytime. This tuning ability sure comes in handy.
Compared to the seer strategist's ability to come and go as she pleases, this is nothing but a parlor trick. I've heard that Xianzhou folks are big on etiquette, yet here I am, and you're still playing hide and seek, General. Isn't that a bit discourteous?
Awesome.
Sorry. I have this old problem of suddenly disappearing. It's really something beyond my control. As for the reason, I'm afraid I can't disclose it. Please forgive my rudeness. Or, if you're truly that curious, why not use your tuning and find out?
You know I won't do that. Besides, I couldn't even if I wanted to right now.
Couldn't.
At this moment, the crowd's thoughts are crashing over me like a tidal wave. I can't block out all this mental noise. Just keeping my own thoughts from getting tangled up in everyone else's is hard enough.
I see. So that's why. When you were speaking with Miss Himiko earlier, I accidentally intruded on your private conversation.
My tuning is spiraling out of control. This mask is distorting my abilities.
I see it differently. The loss of control is temporary. That mask is amplifying your power.
Pouco, né?
How is this possible? This tuning power is bestowed by the Harmony. How could the Elation meddle with their authority?
Perhaps the Elation simply poured more fuel into this divine authority?
Pode ser.
In my humble opinion, this mask binds the supplicant to all beings of plain Arcadia, drawing strength from those who share the same path here for your use. That's why you're hearing others' thoughts surge toward you like a tide. Your tuning is steadily expanding, and you've become the center of this melody.
You sure gave me quite the gift, General.
Belo presente.
But why would such a precious gift be placed on my face? I need an honest answer.
You want to know the reason? Didn't I explain it already?
Your reasons about me make sense, but what I really want is your answer about yourself. General of the Yuchue, who sees into the future. Why not wear the mask yourself and personally step into the fray with its power?
Words can deceive, but only tuning lays the truth bare. Mr. Sunday, why not use your enhanced tuning to feel the weight of that answer for yourself?
Well then, pardon my intrusion, Lady Yao Guang.
So this bird on my shoulder is the manifestation of the tuning's resonance?
Exactly. And these symbols I see floating above people's heads would be the weal and woe signs you mentioned, General?
Tá vendo?
That's right. To become an Arbiter General, one must undergo 3 ceremonies. The Rainbow Ordainment, the Rainbow's Gaze, and the Bestowal of Spiritus. Only then can one truly take up the mantle and live up to the title. When I was appointed as the Yuchue's general, I was bestowed with the Rainbow Spiritus called Kalachakra Sky Plume, which represents the vision of the hunt among the 7 aspects of the rainbow. A symbol of foresight, verdict, and self-discipline. Thanks to that, I gained the Eye of Ishvara, which allows me to read the flow of destiny. Since the day I arrived on this world, every person I've seen bore a crimson woe sign above their head, without exception. Within days at most, a catastrophic disaster will befall this place.
So, that red glow rising from the edge of the city is...
The blazing light, formed by the convergence of all those woe signs in plain Arcadia.
In that case, General, it's all the more reason for you to wear the mask. Once your sight into the future is strengthened, you won't need to fear the deathly omen in your readings.
Mr. Sunday, have you heard the Diviner's iron law? Never divine the same matter twice.
In Penacony, Diviners also warn clients beforehand. You can't ask for another spread just because you dislike the result. There's a reason for that, isn't there?
Divining the future is, in essence, a form of observation and calculation. It's an interference with the future. Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. A collapsed quantum state, even if that outcome isn't to one's liking.
Sim, porque se você sabe se você prevê o futuro, você pode tomar medidas para mudar esse futuro. Então, se você fica fazendo leitura toda hora, pode dar ruim.
To be honest, when I set out for Plain Arcadia, I had fully intended to personally participate in the Phantom Moon Games. But the moment I laid hands on the mask, I understood the consequences of wearing it. Once this miraculous item is donned, the Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout this realm. The Kala Chakra Sky Plume would predict the future of all beings at tens of billions of instances per second.
Essa é perigoso, né?
You're saying that simply by your observation, our future would become fixed.
Indeed. Just like how the Wisdom Walker expounded the way of destiny, anchoring the fated moments. If I wore the mask, I would become the noose of Plain Arcadia, and I would personally anchor a destiny that drives us all into a bottomless darkness. We will become locked in a dead end, with not a shred of hope for salvation.
Mas deixa eu pensar, você tendo a Estel como alguém que você não consegue prever o futuro, e tipo, ela tem o potencial de mudar isso.
Close one. I passed the trial. There's still a sliver of hope in this round.
Now that makes me even more curious. Pardon my bluntness, but the fate of billions in Plain Arcadia never had much to do with you, General. Your encounter with the Express and the IPC was merely a chance meeting. You are a messenger of the Xianzhou. Since you foresaw the omen, that an Arbiter General will fall here, you could have boarded your ship and left at any time. Why choose to stay and help us? To help this world break free of this death trap?
Because I am guided by great compassion. Every life is precious beyond measure. Such diplomatic pleasantries won't fool the former master of Penacony like yourself, would they? Then, how about this reason? The Astral Express has distinguished itself time and again against the destruction, and bears an irreplaceable duty for the future. I can't just sit idly and watch you face annihilation.
Ela tá lá pra ajudar o Expresso.
Give me a break. I really am terrible at all this diplomatic talk. Mr. Sunday, what makes you think that everything I've done is just to save Plain Arcadia?
What?
Muito mais do que isso, né?
Weal is where woe lurks. Woe is where weal leads. The good fortune of some often births the ill fate of others, and a dead end for someone may hide an opportunity for another. This treacherous land where life and death turn again and again, where fortune flips to misfortune, is, in my eyes, the perfect board for a game of wits.
A game with whom?
Leon.
With the gods.
Os deuses?
Mr. Sunday, have you heard of the Battle of the Fonghu 30 years ago?
I've heard rumors of that war, but not the details. General, are you suggesting Plain Arcadia is now facing dangers just as perilous as the Xianzhou Fanghu was back then?
Fanghu.
You got that right. 30 years ago, the Abundance Axis broke our lines and invaded the Fanghu homeland. The abominations awakened a living demonic star, intending to sink the Xianzhou Fanghu with no other options. The Alliance staked everything on my Junior Soar's plan. To operate the astronomical observation device, the Cloud Peer Telescope, to signal the rainbow for aid, using their Lux arrow to strike down the demon star. Whoever operated the Cloudpeer telescope would not return. It was to be a one-way trip.
So, you're Junior Sora.
You guessed wrong. The one who offered his life was my master, who taught me divination. It was Master Jingtian, then the Yuchui's Master Diviner, and the only high official authorized to operate that device. He accepted his fate and ventured to the Fong Hu, going with him into certain death were Yueyu, the previous Yaoqing general who guarded the Cloudpeer telescope, and the Verdant Knights under her command. I was responsible for assessing the entire plan's feasibility and mending its gaps. I activated the Decalight reflection barrier, calculating and casting lots again and again. I watched as the starlight, representing countless possibilities, flickered within the reflections, faint, wavering, until the vast shadow of a pondering god swallowed them whole. And they vanished into the abyssal dark at the edges of the universe. In that moment, I understood that I had cemented my master and countless soldiers into an inescapable doom. When the Lux arrow fell, they would perish along with the enemy and that demonic star. All reduced to ashes.
You sacrificed so many comrades just to ensure the enemy's fall?
To Penaconians, that must seem incredibly cruel, right?
As someone born in an era of peace, I have no right to judge. Perhaps the founders of Penacony could understand the necessity.
Cruel or not, it was my duty. And so I had to witness and remember their sacrifice. When I saw the Lux arrow descend, I realized the Xianzhou Alliance had actually directed an Eon's actions. This realization illuminated the mission of my remaining years. In this cold, merciless cosmos, when you're trapped in despair, an Eon's intervention is often the only hope.
E não tem coisa mais próxima da intervenção de um Eon quanto esse festival, né? Que ele também tá dialogando com o final.
We are not ants, helpless beneath the celestial spheres, as we simply watch the stars turn. Instead, their trails were forged by us, who offered up a portion of our insignificant destiny. Even beings as mighty as the Eons can be pulled by our will.
Is this what you want to do in plain Arcadia?
Indeed. I will seize those starlights of possibility I once buried with my own hands. Just like the Battle of the Fong Hu 30 years ago. An Arbiter General will fall, and an Eon will descend. I will forge the destined death into wagers and game pieces, and invite the god who delights in meddling with destiny to sit at my table. This time, I will invite them into my calculations, to draw a great wheel for the cosmos' future.
Que plano, hein? Caraca.
Mr. Sunday, surely you can understand this mad idea of mine, having once reached the divine throne of order yourself.
Our common ground goes far beyond mad ideas. But I was reviving a god who already lay dead and buried in the infinite dark. General, how can you be sure that the most capricious Eon would be led by your fancy?
Have you heard this myth about the elation? They say Aha once climbed to the highest bough of the Tree of Existence. Gazing out, they saw stars turning coldly like machines, and the meaning of everything yielded to nihility. Only the cry of a newborn made them burst into laughter.
Foi exatamente o que a gente viu agora.
Mr. Sunday, answer me. Why did Aha laugh?
I think it's because they finally saw an audience arrive at this long, empty stage we call the universe.
Certo.
Oh, well said. You're way funnier than you look.
Ah, faz sentido o que ele falou.
As divination teaches, heaven creates 49 paths. Humans find the one unseen. We are the greatest variable this blind, mindless universe can produce. The universe and the gods set riddles for us, and we shall give them a surprise. An answer beyond the finality.
Posso além da finalidade.
Ah, looks like it's about time.
Don't tell me you're disappearing without a goodbye again, General.
É engraçado se só desaparecesse.
No. This time, we will set our eyes on the same place and carve a sliver of possibility out of destiny with our own sight.
Could you be talking about the school where Himiko and the others went?
Yes. The crimson light there pierces the sky today, marking it as a locus of woe. The Arcadia's first calamity will erupt there.
I should have asked you to give them a few secret strategies before they left.
Forget it. The stuff in those pouches is all harmless banter anyway. We should let them off the hook.
Tá. Nessa parte tem muita coisa pra digerir. Eu preciso olhar com calma depois, porque... Foi bastante coisa.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Goofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
It's been 3 hours since our first supplicant, Miss Sparxie, announced her entry into the Phantom Moon Games. The performance she announced to all her fans, Sparxicon, is also about to begin.
How curious! Plain Arcadia's day-night cycle was completely scrambled in ancient times. Graphia Academy's location just happens to be bathed in light. So, in broad daylight, what kind of fireworks show does Miss Sparxie have in store for us?
Who knows? Maybe she'll blow the school sky high in a blaze of fireworks.
No.
After all, at the Phantom Moon Games 15 years ago, Graphia Academy also.
Também. 15 anos até. Eu tô achando que a Himiko foi a última ganhadora dos Jogos do Alô Fantasma. E o desejo dela foi justamente o expresso. A Himiko botou fogo na Academia Grafia?
Senior, you can't joke about that. Dear viewers, our apologies. Let's move on to news about other supplicants.
According to the Department of Aberration Defense's staff, during a routine inspection of the Phantom Moon courtyard, 2 additional mask shapes manifested on the altar.
Sunday, quem mais?
In other words, 2 more supplicants have appeared.
Although none of them have publicly announced entry into the games yet, the altar's masks mean someone, somewhere has quietly donned the masks of elation. As for the 2 masks, Department of Aberration Defense staff describe one as a raccoon and the other as some kind of bird.
Sendo a... Pera. Aquela máscara que a Vanessa colocou na gente era a máscara da Jogos? Que não era. Eu achei que não era. A do pássaro do Sunday.
A raccoon mask, huh? Hard not to think of the Astros as
Will the nameless from the Astral Express join the Phantom Moon game? I hear they've even invited them to Sparxie as special guests!
Will it be a miraculous show formed out of the collaboration between supplicants or a head-to-head showcase between two famed contenders?
E, mano, o que é Venécia? Porque, mano, ela tem condições de, tipo, fazer a máscara e, tipo, já colocar no rosto da... Tipo... Cara... O que é ela?
Countless streamers are already live, broadcasting the scene at the venue. Let's cut to the feed now.
Ah, é cutscene, né?
Ah! Look, it's the nameless from the Astral Express!
One girl, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one girl. Welcome to the SparxieCon live broadcast. Dear lovely fans, please be patient. SparxieCon is about to begin.
This horror stream is about to end. Time for you all to log off.
Líder de F no chat.
That woman has Miss Sparxie's face. What a pathetic imitation.
What? My face is the original!
Miss Sparxie's face alone is the greatest masterpiece in the world! Everyone should listen to her sweet voice and gaze upon her adorable face!
We shall become Miss Sparxie!
We offer everything to Miss Sparxie.
Sparxico! Sparxico! My eyes! I've seen something.
The mimetic virus spread among people is way worse than we imagined. There are walking Sparxie shrooms growing on the ground. I bet we'll all end up with Sparxie, or rather Sparkle faces, before we can get very far.
Pegaram banana memética.
Are we really using that? If we don't take down that imposter before the virus hits, we'll all be monkeys in the jungle.
Become a fake of a fake or a carefree monkey. Your call.
On second thought, being assimilated by an imposter doesn't sound that bad.
Enough talk. Eyes on the banana.
Ow! Ma'am, a little warning before you stab someone with a banana, please?
Frases que podem ser tiradas do contexto. E não vou nem falar o contexto que é.
Come on, banana. Remember the plan we made at the tavern?
Yes, we dig out the imaginated painting Sparxie hid, and use waves to give Garapia Academy a good banana wash over. But what if that imposter figures it out?
Just try to keep her busy and buy us some time.
Vamos lá. Eu só preciso pegar mais água. Rapidinho. Bom, vou ter só pra encerrar o vídeo, porque eu percebi que falta muita coisa ainda. E o vídeo vai ficar gigante. Então eu vou cortar aqui a parte 3 e eu vou postar a parte 4 logo em breve. Então, obrigado a todos e até a próxima.